food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the crying in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
I'm at the rainbow's end but can't find a goal. I choke hold the mic until it turns cold. My future unfolds, it cannot be foretold. Push myself to the edge, now I'm on the threshold. Am I in control or am I being controlled? Never see the truth like I wear a blindfold. Will my words reach you or remain untold? I've got a tainted soul pierced with a stainless pole. Writing words on 1,000 years sacred scroll. I've got no aspirations, how could I reach a goal? My whole existence is slipping through a black hole. Suffering with headaches that fill me like a cracked skull. I'm seeing 8-year-olds raised in a broken home. Future generations left to rot skin and bone. But while I still try my best to be content in life, I'm angry like Winehouse with headlights in a beehive. We stand the test of time, I pass my prime, eating needles from a porcupine protruding from my waistline. I dine with gutter rats, 30 in the habitats. Aristocrats got us jumping through hoops like acrobats. I'm facing facts while you're talking fiction. This flawed system of restrictions a contradiction of equal living. I don't have a mission, I ain't a missionary. Yeah, I've got a vision, but ain't a visionary. This world is scary and change is necessary, but we need solidarity, so think revolutionary. We all revolution soldiers fighting on the front line against one another, but really we're on the same side. TV got us hypnotized, collapsed on our backside, while the sand trickles through the hourglass of time. We all revolution soldiers fighting on the front line against one another, but really we're on the same side. TV got us hypnotized, collapsed on our backside, while the sand trickles, so we running out of time.
We the frontline platoons of revolution, seeing the greys of the world, living life without resolution. Kill the planet, and then we laugh at the retribution. Acid rain, washing brains, leaving youth with pollution. Doesn't matter if you 9 to 5 or write rhymes, you've only got the power if they've got the pipeline. CEO get Porsches, villages get a lifetime of war, pain, famine and fear at night time. It's never the right time to ask about justice. Parliament dodge questions, we accept that's how it just is. Fuck this, I take a cutlass to their stomach till it ruptures and they understand the meaning of being gutless. Shareholder of this planet, stake in for sale. Hold my own corner where fate will prevail and retail gets rescaled. So the kids who make your Air Max get paid enough to eat well. Let's fight the powers that be before they bury the facts. What the fuck you think they do with your inheritance tax? It gets washed through private corporations till it disappears and sponsors terrorism in countries with little peers. Easy prey, mass bloodshed and easy pay. Economic hitmen and the jackals of the CIA. So get on social media and tell me I ain't got a clue, cause that's exactly what your government says you've got to do. So in conclusion, you can speak revolution when you leave the problem and become part of the solution.
We all revolution soldiers fighting on the front line against one another, but really we're on the same side. TV got us hypnotized, collapsed on our backside, while the sand trickles through the hourglass of time. We all revolution soldiers fighting on the front line against one another, but really we're on the same side. TV got us hypnotized, collapsed on our backside, while the sand trickles, so we running out of time.
I'm at the end of my tether, going hell for leather. Another debt collector handing me a shitty letter. I chew it up, spit it out, wave my fucking scepter. I'll send a letter bomb to the managing director. Fuck the legal sector, I'm just a spectator. I got a daughter and I'm trying hard to raise her, but the television scandals make me reach for the razor. Plus the voices in my head are saying do yourself a favour. Conservative or Labour, hard decision when they're both traitors. Read what you want but don't believe what's in the papers. Worthless instigators, governmental liberators. So I'd rather take my chances with the snakes and alligators. Conflicts with nosy neighbours, people trying to enslave us. We need to make a stand, but will the revolution save us? Talk about prospects, but just produce bigger debts. Death threats, space cadets, building bigger fighter jets. What a mess, causing all types of stress. Although they raise a tax barrier, we end up with less. So the cabinet leaders turn us into non-believers while we stick to being dreamers. They inject us with fevers, control us with puppet strings and levers, take us to the cleaners, hang us out to dry and just leave us. Majority mind state, fuck a debate. I couldn't give two shits about the next candidate. It only makes it hard to concentrate. I'll overcompensate, I'll demonstrate. You take the bait, hook, line and sinker, mate.
We all revolution soldiers fighting on the front line against one another, but really we're on the same side. TV got us hypnotized, collapsed on our backside while the sand trickles through the hourglass of time. We all revolution soldiers fighting on the front line against one another, but really we're on the same side. TV got us hypnotized, collapsed on our backside while the sand trickles, so we running out of time.